Hi! We're outside of Leavenworth Insure Pro. Just interviewed Eric.
There you go.
Yeah, so he's on the second floor. Great resource for insurance.
My family and I, after my wife and I going to Seattle Pacific University and graduating there, lived in California for a few years, and then in 1997 we moved back up to Washington State and settled in the Wenatchee and Leavenworth area. Wenatchee for a couple years, then Leavenworth a couple years after that. And opened the agency in 2003, I believe it is, and just opened it from scratch. And we built up the clientele. We have a lot of awesome clients. About half of our business is actually done in the Seattle area, and about a quarter of it in the Wenatchee and East Wenatchee area. And so about 25% of it is actually here locally in Leavenworth. We actually operate under two different names, both Leavenworth Insurance, which was what we originally started with. We also market under Insure Pro, and so that's kind of our branding name that we operate on kind of throughout the whole state. Our main focus is really people who own at least one home and have a high credit score. And so then we help them with all their various insurance needs, whether that's homeowners insurance, auto insurance, umbrella liability insurance, life insurance settlements, health insurance, Medicare insurance, and business insurance. So we do a wide variety of things. We've insured everything from, a small renter's insurance policy up to an island in the Bahamas. So we're an independent insurance agency, and that gives us a real advantage versus like a State Farm or an Allstate or a Farmers or something, which can only represent one company, and they're basically kind of company agents. We're an independent agency. We offer literally hundreds of different companies depending upon what it is you're looking for, and we can find all sorts of coverage for things that regular insurance companies just can't do. So, for example, we do a fair number of policies called differences in conditions policies, which include flood, earthquake, mudslide, landslide, earth movement, and tsunami, all in one policy. And that can save somebody money if they need one or more of those perils. We do a lot of umbrella liability policies that very few other companies even offer, that include excess underinsured motorist injury. Underinsured motorists are the people most likely to hit you and cause injury to you or death in your car. And for $100 a year, you can have $1 million of coverage for underinsured motorists, on top of the underinsured motorist coverage that's on your underlying auto policy. So we sell a lot of those policies. That's kind of like a no-brainer policy that everybody really should have. We do a lot in the area of contractors, general contractors and artisan contractors like plumbers and electricians and roofers and stuff like that. An additional area that has had particular interest by the Department of Insurance recently is the issue of life insurance settlement. So sometimes people that are older, say age 70 and above, get into a situation where they no longer need life insurance or can no longer afford it, and so they just let their policy lapse, or they may cash in the little bit of cash value that's there. In reality, the Department of Insurance says it may be a lot more beneficial to them, literally to the tune of $100,000 or more, if they do a life insurance settlement, and so we help people with that as well. We love to save people money. We work really hard and care for our customers a lot, and we just want to be there for people and help people in any way we can, and that's what we like to do. So our staff people are Lizzie Ortiz and Cassandra Layton, and they do a great job of helping to provide service and sales to all of our existing and new clients.
I know your policies probably aren't like this, but what is the similarity between a hospital gown and a normal insurance policy?
One's more exposed than the other.
It's not quite the punchline, but it's pretty close. You're not as covered as you think you are.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we try to avoid around here.
Yeah.